What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It's Coach Co, and we are here for the weekend wrap-up edition of Sports Frenzy. And what a weekend it's been, really. So let's jump right into our scores and highlights scores from this weekend's games. We have high school football action for you guys. The Addison Panthers getting the win over the Quincy Oreos. For the first time in a long time, the Panthers are 3-0. Lenawee Christian. Oh, and the score was 44-0 over Quincy. Lenawee Christian Cougars over Climax Scott Panthers, 55-8 was your final in that game. As we mentioned before, the Adrian-Chelsea game got canceled due to Adrian being injured, too many injuries to be able to play. So that game was not counted against anyone. We just took it off. No points awarded to anyone for that one. Britain Deerfield Patriots getting it done against the Pittsburgh Wildcats. 24-0, blanking them out. Wow. Getting their first win of the season. In your first 3-point bonus game, we had the Blissfield Royals taking the victory over the Clinton Redskins. 28-14 was your final in that game. And how about those Columbia Central Golden Eagles, baby, battling back this week and blanking the Dundee Vikings. 26-0 was your final there. Woohoo! Hillsdale Hornets getting the victory over the Ida Blue Streaks. 50-20 was your final in that game. And the Hudson Tigers getting their first win of the season over the Onstead Wildcats, 41-7, your final there. Erie Mason Eagles taking it to Morenci, and I had to double check the score because I was like, what? Listen to the score. 74-14. Wow. High-scoring game. No mercy rule, apparently, for Morenci. As Erie Mason takes down Morenci, 74-14. Madison Trojans getting it done against the Summerfield Bulldogs. Madison back in the game. 34-21 is your final there. The Manchester Flying Dutchman getting it done in a squeaker of a game against the East Jackson Trojans. 14-13 was your final there. And the Sand Creek Aggies getting it done against the Whiteford Bobcats. 50-14 was your final in that game. And due to the COVID situation in Tecumseh, the Tecumseh Indians and the Dexter Dreadnoughts game was canceled. Moving on to college football action, we had the Texas, number 8 at the time ranked Texas Longhorns, falling to TCU Horned Frogs. Horned Frogs get the victory, 33-30. Number 2 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide gaining it done against the number 10th ranked at the time, Texas A&M, 52-24 was your final there. In an upset, in my opinion, upset game, and I didn't even call this. This wasn't my upset special of the week or anything, but we had Ole Miss Rebels beating the number 23rd ranked Kentucky Wildcats, 42-41 in a squeaker of a victory. Wow, that was an upset. And in your second 3-point bonus game of the week, we had the number 4th ranked Georgia Bulldogs taking it pretty good to the number 7th ranked Auburn Tigers. 27-6 was your final there. NFL football action, week 4, same old Lions as they fall to the New Orleans Saints, 35-29. Reggie's still holding on to hope that they can make the playoffs. I'm sorry, Reggie. I just don't see it happening. The Tom Brady-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting it done against the Los Angeles Chargers, 38-31 is your final there. And lo and behold, another game postponed or canceled. Our 425 game got moved to Monday Night Football. As I can't remember, I posted an article on Facebook page. The teams had players test positive for COVID. So that game was postponed. No points awarded there. In NASCAR action, this is what we were waiting for. NASCAR, the race started at 2, and it just finished up like 5 minutes or so ago as we're filming the show. So crazy race today. I didn't see I didn't see it. I just caught the tail end of things. But Danny Hamlin was your number 1. Matt, I'm going to butcher this name, Dibanetto, number 2. And Eric Jones comes in at number 3. For those of you who follow Sports Frenzy page and the Hope Community Center page, I kind of got on and interacted a little bit with Dan as he was doing a little sports show on Friday. And so we kind of went against each other on bets, not bets, but picks for the Clinton and Blissfield game. Coach Co lost that deal. Give a point to Dan for picking Blissfield over the team I chose after he asked me what my pick was. Then he chose Blissfield. Anyway, there you go. That's all I have for you for this week for the what we got going on right now. Stay tuned. There could be some big news this week on the Sports Frenzy show as there's a lot going down in Michigan in the next couple of days. Apparently, the governor's it's been said that the governor has overstepped her authority. And so what's that going to mean for sports changing in Michigan? Hopefully we'll have some news for you by the next time we record the show this week, upcoming week. Stay tuned to the pages also. We may have some breaking news on there as well. All right, I'm the coach. Be blessed, everybody. Have a great start to your work week, and we'll see you back here for the next edition of Sports Frenzy. The coach is out. Would you quit your whine?